Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Keely Maryum. Welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be doing my first ever vlog on this channel, and basically I'm kind of documenting how I'm going to be learning Arabic. I've been learning Arabic for a few months already, but I feel like I'm not making progress in the way that I want to. I'm kind of gonna try to figure out a routine that really works for me, because in the last few weeks I really let myself go in terms of learning Arabic. So what I'm really gonna be focusing on mostly is vocabulary, because I don't have as large of a vocabulary as I need. I think I only have maybe around 250 words. So basically the plan is to do flashcards for vocab every day and to add more every single day as well. And then also I want to include other types of learning as well. I want to try to do lessons maybe like every second day if I can, and then also on alternate days that I'm not doing those lessons, I want to maybe do some kind of verb conjugations as well. Yeah, I'll see how that works out for me, and then I will update you guys and let you know how that's going. I really hope to find a routine that I can personally stick with. Also, if I do anything else that's interesting besides learning Arabic or anything else that I just kind of want to include in this vlog, then I might add that in as well. So if you see other things, that's why. With that, I'm just going to begin. So I just wanted to do a little update on my progress so far. This week, I haven't been super consistent if I'm being honest. The first day I actually missed. I was supposed to do flashcards, but by the time I was gonna get around to it, I was just really exhausted. And today is my first day of doing an actual lesson. I know at the start I did say that I was gonna do a lesson every second day and then do verb conjugations every other day. That didn't work out clearly. I think maybe I just need to readjust my expectations. Maybe I'll just do a lesson 2 to 3 times a week. Maybe that's what I'll aim for. Something that I really struggle with is vocabulary, like finding correct vocabulary. So like I'm learning modern standard Arabic, and a lot of the vocabulary that I'm learning I find out later is from like a specific dialect, which is fine, but that's not what I'm currently learning. I also feel like I've been having a hard time finding lessons for where I'm at in my like current level, but I did start a lesson today and I found it actually really helpful, because I found there's like a lot of things that I can learn in context. So for me personally, learning something in the context of like a sentence, I find that really helpful because I can know how to actually use that word properly, and then I also can learn like other words at the same time, so it's not just one word. I just kind of been taking new words that I learned from the lessons and I just put them into my flashcards. I really want to make a lot of progress very soon, because I would like to learn in other ways. I'd like to be able to learn through maybe watching TV shows or from reading things. Like I do watch shows in Arabic, but the problem is that I can only pick out a few words here and there. That's kind of all the update that I had at the moment. I decided I'm gonna be making bechamel today because I have a whole bunch of leftover ground beef that I used the other day. I made it once before, but it wasn't perfect. I'm just kind of following a recipe online. I am kind of improvising with it because I don't have the exact ingredients for all of it. I'm just gonna begin. So right now I'm just, I guess it's called infusing some of the milk with bay leaves. I have to cook this on low for, I can't remember, I think it's like 20 minutes. And then while that's cooking, I also have a pot of my tomato sauce. Uh-oh. Next you'll get the rest of the no, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. I forgot I needed to add the rest of the pasta on top. Or must, no. Let me see if I can scoop that off maybe. Well, the other layer is gonna have a little bit of meat on it. And please don't judge me, because I know it's not perfect. Like, I know it's far from perfect. I'm making so many mistakes, but it's okay. This is only my second time making it. It is now the end of the week, and needless to say, I wasn't successful in finding a routine to study Arabic, but I do feel like I did learn some things that I think are very valuable. For one, I don't think I'll be able to study Arabic every single day. I think that's a little bit too ambitious. I think I'm just expecting a little bit too much by doing that, and I think it's also important to take breaks regularly. Otherwise, you're just going to end up being drained, and then you're just not going to have any motivation for it. And I think that's why I ended up actually putting down my studying at first for a bit. I also found a way that I think is going to be better to study. I didn't show it, but the other day I came across videos on YouTube where it teaches Arabic, but the entire video is in Arabic, like the introduction. They don't tell you the meaning of the words in English. You just have to figure it out. Sometimes there's pictures, sometimes there's not. So when there's not pictures, you just have to kind of translate it yourself. I think that's going to be really helpful. I did try one of those videos, and it took me a little bit to get through it because I did have to translate quite a bit, and I wrote down all of the new words from it that I didn't know. It also helped me to practice hearing the words that I did know in context, and sometimes it was hard for me to even pick up on those words because the grammar kind of changes depending on how it's used in a sentence. Now that I have those new vocabulary words from that video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to study all of those words, and then once I think I have those mastered, I'm going to go back into that same video and try to see if I can understand everything without having to refer back to the words, and I'm going to do that as many times as I need to until I understand the entire video without having to refer back to notes. Also, for me, it's really important to have somebody else to be able to practice words with or to help correct my pronunciation. I live with a native Arabic speaker, my husband. He really helps me a lot with pronunciation, and that's kind of all the progress that I've made so far. I've learned actually quite a few new words in this week. Also, if anybody has any tips to study Arabic or any free or inexpensive resources, please leave them in the comments below so that I or other people can benefit from that as well. So that's just kind of been my week. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe.